wanted to give you guys an idea the way this water flow is working. I made a video yesterday, or the day before yesterday, sorry, and I went so long, way over my 10 minutes. I've yet to find any suitable editing software for Ubuntu. So if anybody knows of any, don't hesitate to speak up. So I've had issues with regard to, I had so much to say. I want to do winterization, I want to do the bloom cycle and the extra potassium required. So I'm going to have to pay closer attention this time to the time clock. Okay, let's do winterization first. I have these blank spots under here. I think I could take some foam board, some Armax, I believe is a brand name, or one like it. It's designed for the outside of buildings and behind the fascia, and it's an insulation. At any rate, I thought I could box in this bottom portion here and take compost that I've been building up over here in this corner, and whatever yard debris I can gather up between now and the fall, and compost in between here. That should generate between 5 and 15 degrees of heat under the bed itself. Now I know there's some water bladder type warming stuff that they use down in Florida to give them another couple weeks of swimming time in October. And they're just water bags, black rubber, that lay out on the ground next to the pool, and you hook them right into your filtration system or your pump, and you circulate warm water, I'm thinking, maybe on the roof. That'd be silly. Anyhow, you fill those bladders and they circulate back to the pool. That should give me maybe possibly another 10 to 15 degrees. Since we have pretty mild winters here, the coldest nights since I've lived here have been around 15 degrees, something like that. But every day warms up to at least in the low or high 40s, generally. So I'm hoping that will be enough to help the fish. What else? Okay, so that's winterization and just basic composting under there. Should warm the beds, and then addition to the water bags or water bladders, long thin tubes stretched out on the deck, absorbing heat, and you filter this 1,000 gallons. Now they use those for, you know, large pools. So I'm thinking maybe just a couple of them may indeed increase the water temperature to, you know, a reasonable amount. I guess the real damage would be done if the ground actually freezes solid, and that would cause problems through the winter. I'm getting ready to go into winter crop. I'm thinking the first winter crop, or stuff I'll lay in, will be kale. Kale grows well. Okay. Another thing I wanted to show you, or go back to this. As you can see, it's pretty flooded everywhere. I have harvested the carrots. This is very dense, very difficult for root tube food to work. So tubers, think about that. They have another media, or a lightweight media that you could probably use. They use in hydroponics called, the brand name is Hydroton, but they're a clay pellet, or lava rock, some folks call them. At any rate, they're a little more lightweight. The problem here is that I'm not getting good circulation. As you can see, this is empty, but I have flooding back here. That tells me that's root buildup or biosludge. Biosludge is probably the case. Now they make some EM, again, effective microorganisms that work to, they're more of a restoration or a heavier formula. And I can't get any of these culture companies here in the U.S. to tell me if this commercial grade water restorative EM, it's all the same, but what are the concentrates? Will it be too harmful for the fish? I certainly doubt it, but I can't get anyone to answer me on that, of the guys in the U.S. that culture it. So I don't know, but they do make a filter cleaning. It will liquefy. I believe it's probably got the same properties as the acids of humic and fulvic, because it does the same job. It breaks down organic material, liquefies it, and then I believe the plants would uptake that, and that would be no harm to the fish. But I'm not for sure, and I can't get anyone to answer me. But there is a effective microorganisms that we can put into this filter bed, and it will liquefy that stuff that's causing this slag. As you can see, I could dig down quite deeply here, and there's no water, as you can see right here. But up there it's flooded. So that tells me that there's filtration. I mean, it's filtering well, but it's filtering slowly. I dare not put the standpipe in. Same thing over here. Now I had this problem earlier in the year, and I took this long pipe and put little holes all through down the line of it, as you can see, and that helped distribute and it gave me the opportunity to increase more water to the bed. So I was able to buy volume because I was flooding back here again, like I was up there. So a standpipe will help, or a long pipe with back pressure. See, I have a cap on it, and I think it's like a ½ inch hole or something like that down this line, and that helped deliver more water to the top surface area of the rock bed, which was able to, by volume, increase the water flow, thereby increase the filter or filtration capability. You see it here, same way. I could probably put the standpipe in here, but I need to work or find out about the EM, beneficial bacteria. Effective microorganisms. Potassium, bananas. I took two whole bananas, and that might be part of my problem too, and put them up this end and at the other end without the skin, because the skin may or may not be where they spray it. Okay, what else? The tubular food's difficult in this heavy, dense rock. Very difficult. The carrots were short and stubby. The radishes, that's a good one. Excuse this jump and judder. Last one. Also, before I get over to the radishes, see the flat side? It's never been on the ground. So you farmers that say, you know, you have not rotated your fruit, there's a flat spot, that's never sat on the ground. So that'll let you know rotating is not correct for you farmers that say those things, that flat side. Okay, look at this. Amazing. Instead of rooting down in, they root along the top. So there's no bulb. Look at this. Look at the little thin root system. And this, I guess, is supposed to be the radish right here on this long line. So it's so dense and so heavy, the plant just grows out of the deck, or out of the media itself. So no bulb. See, I believe that may have started a bulb, but I don't have 6 months. I'm ready to move on. Radishes are supposed to be quick. So the tube food is difficult. Tubulars or root food or potatoes or whatever is going to be difficult to grow, not in aquaponics, but in the dense coarse media that is this river rock. Okay, well, that's about it. I don't want to go long again, as I still can't edit. I appreciate your time. The okra is clearly, I don't know, 10 foot with this deck here. Alright, jumping and juddering like crazy now. Okay, thanks.